Is it? What do you want? Oh, look at you're there. Oh, you're there. You're there. Meron pa tayo. Oh, wala na si Carmi. Umalis si Carmi. But I don't think we have other guests tonight. Kaya tatlo. Um, yun na yung paki-wait lang po. Sige, sige. Nag-wait si Baby Cell. So, before we get started, wala lang. Chika-chika lang ng konti. Do you guys have ano? Meron ba, I know si Baby Cell may baby din siya. Kayo, meron din kayong baby?
Yes, coach. I have 4 years old ngayon, so distracted muna siya sa TV.
Ikaw, Marco.
Two boys, Coach Jason, 5 years old,
Ayos.
tsaka 1 year old. Doon sila sa
Oh.
sala. Ayun.
Ikaw, Sel, saan yung baby mo?
Nasa labas din po, nasa sala din po.
Ito si baby. Ang likot. 1 year na, pero ang likot na. Pero he's gonna... Sige. Si mommy nag-arrange pa kasi. Sige ko na. Bigay ko na sa mommy niya para mag-start na tayo. Sige. Alright. So, ayun. Sorry for the delay, guys. Ayun, we're starting. We're already live. And we're gonna start with tonight's flip, chat, and chill. So I just want to welcome everyone. Ay, bakit malabo yung camera ko? Ay, bakit si Carmi yung picture ko dito? Teka lang ah. Labo ko. Nag-autofocus. Sige, wait lang. Try ko ulit. Ayan. Sige. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our flip, chat, and chill. Ito, meron tayong video pala. Sige, I'll play this video. Tagal ko na hindi nag-host. Nakalimutan ko paano ito gamitin. Sige, we have our intro video. Guys. Ayan, welcome everyone to Flip, Chat, and Chill. I hope everyone is doing fine this evening. Thank you to all our viewers from our VA Bootcamp Facebook page. Ay, ayun yung isang anak ni Natalie. So earlier we were talking about yung mga kids namin. I hope if you have kids, then that you're there safe and sound. That everyone is doing well, especially nowadays. So yes, tonight's Flip Chat and Chill, we have our guests tonight. Hello, Ellie. Kasama din si intern Ellie. And our topic for tonight is tips and tricks to help you stay focused and motivated. So if meron kayong mga tanong related to this, feel free to type it in the comment section down below. Feel free to greet kung fan ba kayo ni Natalie, ni Baby Cell, ni Marco, baka ni Ali, baka magpag-greet kayo, magpa-shoutout kayo. Feel free to type it in the comment section down below. First of all, let's do a quick introduction, just mga 30 seconds max. I will introduce ourselves, starting with yung unang pumasok na, si Baby Cell.
Hi po, my name is Baby Sal Nacario. General virtual assistant po ako sa ngayon. And mag-go 1 year na din po ako. Then nag-start ako sa VA Bootcamp. Then lahat ng knowledge ko is from VA Bootcamp po. So yun po.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Baby Cell. Natalie.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So, my name is Natalie Donato, and this is my daughter. She's 4 years old. I started freelancing when I got pregnant with her. I'm doing Facebook ads and chatbots. Yan.
Yes. Thank you, Natalie. Marco.
Hi, hello. Good evening, everyone. Marco de la Cruz from Baguio City. Graduate of VA Bootcamp 2019. So I started as a VA. Ngayon, I'm an email copywriter for e-commerce brands. So since 2019 ako, been freelancing since 2019. Started,
Nice.
yun nga, palipat-lipat VA, social media manager, and then ngayon, email copywriter. So, yan.
Ayos. Yung may progression going sa ano, going sa different kind of niches. Ellie, ikaw.
My name is Eliza Rivera po and from Baguio City. Kaka-graduate ko lang po ng VA bootcamp last June po. Yun po.
All right. Sige, he's one of our interns sa VA Bootcamp who's helping out with the admin. So thank you, Ellie. My name is Jason Dulay. Freelancer for kalimutan ko na. Ang tagal na. 12 years nata. Been doing a bunch of different things, but doing like online VA bookkeeping, online marketing, process-oriented things, and then just trying different niches as well. So yun, tonight we're gonna talk about I'm your host for tonight. Kanina si Baby Life andito pero inantok na ata yung isang host natin. So he's taking a break right now. And I'm subbing for Phoenix. Phoenix had to attend to something. So I'm subbing in for him today. But tonight our topic is this: tips and tricks to help you stay focused and motivated. And I know a lot of people have this question. I know a lot of people are concerned about itong focus, about motivation, about how to get things done. Basically, same category lang of topic. So if you have questions about this in specific, feel free to comment. Ask questions in the comment section down below. So we're gonna first of all, greet natin yung mga viewers. Si Carmi, hello. Carmi, hello. Zane from Santa Rosa, Laguna. Hello, Merlina from Batangas. Hello, Remy from Davao City. Tess from Agusan. Zane, thank you for tagging a bunch of people as well. Sige. So being focused and motivated, and assuming this is more in the freelance na atmosphere. So first of all, I want to let's try starting with Marco. Marco, like usually what distracts you, what keeps you, diba, from staying focused, from staying motivated?
What keeps me from getting focused and motivated? Usually, um, multiple things pero usually ang nakakasira din ng focus ko is yung work din mismo yung work din mismo minsan kapag masyado ng marami yung clients tapos hindi mo ma-prioritize kung ano yung hindi dapat mong unahin or ano yung dapat mong bigyan ng pansin. So kung meron kang multiple clients na nakakasira rin ng focus minsan lalo na kung yung deadline sila is magkakalapit lang. So yun ang primary sa akin na nakakasira.
Diba? People always say about getting more clients, increasing earnings, pero may downside din, diba, na you get spread kasi isang client nakafocus ka 100%, dalawang client 50-50, 10 client 10% na lang, diba? So it's kind of hard to manage. So I in my own experience, I agree with what Marco said. Ikaw, Baby Sal, what usually distracts you?
Same with with Sir Marco. Kasi as a general VA, marami kang na-handle na client na iba't iba talaga ang task. So, pag halimbawa yung isang task mo is about SMM, tapos yung other task mo naman is about website, tapos sabay-sabay yung due date niya. So, parang hindi mo alam kung ano yung uunahin mong gawin doon sa mga task mo na yon. Tapos, ang isa pa doon is kung may anak kang kasama sa bahay na makulit na nanggugulo din sa'yo. So, isa yun sa mga distraction. Pero wala tayong magagawa kasi baby natin yan, di ba?
Agree ako dyan. See, kids who are also distracting. Ikaw, Natalie, usually what are the distractions?
Ayun, tama. Kids, kasi nag-homeschool kami. So, pag madalas lately, napapansin ko mas nakaka-excite gawin yung homeschooling tsaka mag-lesson plan. So, yun, nakaka-distract siya sa akin. Tapos nakakain ng madaming oras kasi parang feeling ko masaya siyang gawin. Ayun, other than that, um, personal distractions lang din talaga.
Mga like personal issues, mga ibang mga things that you're thinking about, ganun.
Correct. Anxiety, wala kami kasing help, tapos dalawa lang kami ng anak ko.
Yes, that can be distracting. Totally understandable. Kayo, mga audience, ano mang what things distract you? Because we're talking about focus and motivation, di ba? Pero on the other hand, there are these distractions that keep you from being focused and motivated. So if you just talk about focus and motivation, mahirap if we don't address these challenges that stop us from being motivated. So usually, like how do we address that? Like, Marco, you mentioned earlier na, diba, you have a lot of work. You've managed multiple clients, diba? In your years of being a freelancer, you've managed multiple clients, and by now you've I'm assuming you've kind of found a system that works for you, diba? Or a groove that works for you. So, can you share with us how you're able to do that?
Yes. Okay, so for me, kapag ka ganun na multiple, kasi may time rin talagang downtime eh. May time rin talaga na as in sabay-sabay sila lahat. So, ang ginagawa ko talaga is I try to list all of the tasks that are assigned to me. Check ko kung lahat yun lalagyan ko ng deadline, yung may deadline, tsaka degree of difficulty ng trabaho. So, yung talagang gamay na gamay kong gawin, tapos yung medyo mahirap na hindi ko pa gamay. So, I'll try to arrange it kung syempre, yung iba kasi, iba-iba tayo eh. Iba gusto unahin yung pinakamadaling task. Yung iba gustong unahin yung mahirap. So, sa akin kasi, ang inuuna ko for me, yung madadali na, yung madadaling task. Para at least matanggal ko na siya sa listahan eh. Uunahin ko na yun. So, tapos para makakonsentrate ako dun sa mas mahirap. I know para sa iba kasi mauubos yung energy nila sa ang gusto nila unahin talaga yung mahirap. Pero for me, what works for me is unahin lahat ng madadali at saka yung lang para to get it out of the way. Tapos yun na after nun, concentrate na lang dun sa something na bago-bago pa na hindi ko pagamay. Yun ang ipa-prioritize ko na lang after.
And I agree with you, Marco. Ako din, like I have a lot, as a lot of you can imagine, marami akong handle, marami akong tasks for different clients as well. And dami yung sinabi ni Marco. For me, it works na yung easier tasks muna. Kasi when you look at your task list, ang dami, di ba? A lot of the times, you have so many things to do na you don't know where to start. Nakaka-overwhelm, di ba? So what I do, same thing with Marco, is I look at, okay, anong pwede kong gawin just to make the list smaller. And it also makes you feel good na okay ako. I've accomplished things, and now I can move on to the bigger things na konti lang yung task. So, I agree with that. Sige, ikaw, Pipisal, you've done different kinds of work. Diba? Ito yung kay Baby Cell is different niches. Ang ibig sabihin dun is that she's done different kinds of work. Which is nice because it's very challenging. Pero yung challenge naman dun, yung problem naman dun, is yung mind setting, diba? Na iba yung mode, 'di ba? Iba yung VA mode, iba yung parang social media marketer mode. And the ability to kind of change yung how you think is very challenging. 'Di ba? This is brain work that we do online. So, Baby Cell, how do you do that mindset shift?
Ano po, ginagawa ko, like halimbawa may mga task ako, meron akong paper na binili sa Shopee na weekly tas monthly, then daily. Talagang nakaano po siya, nakalista siya. Then halimbawa, after ko ng isang shift, magpapahinga lang ako ng mga ilang minutes para ma-refresh yung mind ko para sa another task naman na iba na naman siyang niche. Ganun po.
Ayos ah. So, parang may break in between, may
Yes
actual
po.
break ka.
Opo, kasi pag
Oo.
wala parang kasi na-try ko siya dati na pagkatapos ng isang shift, direct agad sa ano, parang hindi ka po makaka-focus. Parang, ano na nga yung gagawin ko dito? Parang na-out of focus ka kasi parang yung mindset mo is nandun pa sa isang task. Ganun.
Mm. And what do you do sa break mo?
Minsan po, nanonood ng Korean movie. Yun, libangan. Yun. Pero
Mga
ilang minutes lang naman po yun, mga 30, ganun. Tapos stop
um,
na. Hindi katulad dati na talagang tinatapos. Ngayon kasi masyadong na eh. So, dapat kailangan na ng disiplina sa sarili kung manonood ng mga gano'n.
Oo, hindi kasi may cliffhanger pagka-end ng isang episode, 'di ba? So, parang kailangan
Opo.
mo kailangan mo panoorin yung next episode. So,
Ay,
kailangan
yung
ng discipline.
pinapanood ko po ano, yung mga dati ko na napanood para hindi exciting na yung dulo.
Ah, alam mo
Parang
na
ano
yung
lang talaga,
ending.
break lang, opo. Pang-break
Okay.
lang siya.
Sige, okay. Okay din yung strategy na yun, yung alam mo na yung story para ano, no need to watch the next episode. Pwede.
Opo.
Pwede yun. Ikaw, Natalie, you're taking care of your daughter by yourself, which is very challenging. Kaming dalawa ng asawa ko, di ba? We take care of our son. So I understand. And all the more with you na ikaw lang mag-isa. So how do you handle it na a 4-year-old is very energetic, di ba? Ang
Mhm.
daming
Yes.
daming gustong gawin, ang daming mga tanong. So how do you handle that part?
I've had this struggle, especially when she was 2 years old, tapos nag-start yung pandemic. Kasi I have a conflict in my mind. Am I going to prioritize my daughter, or am I going to prioritize the growth of my agency? Tapos sobrang conflicted, guilt na parang I'm so focused in building the agency, tapos yung anak ko naiiwan, or when I focus naman on my daughter, my agency is being left behind, nawawalan ng clients, nababawasan, ganyan. So I was so conflicted. What I did was I asked a lot of parents, and I got a really good advice from one parent. Is it's whenever you spend time with your daughter, even though it's or your son, even though it's a short period of time, make sure that it's quality time. Kasi um you get the feeling of parang she's respecting your space and your time, and you also respect her space and her time and allow her to be creative. Kasi parang, okay, mama is there, she's working. Tapos ako naman, I also allow her to be creative with her play. And at the same time, when you spend the time with her na, even though let's say it's 30 minutes every break, maiksi lang siya. It's going to be more quality, and you will appreciate it more. So parang naisip ko na, oo nga no, it's also not my growth but also her growth. Plus, working from home is a blessing. Kasi not everybody gets to do this. Not everybody is growing up seeing their parents working lang at home. Yung a lot of us grew up na our parents need to go out para mag-work, and they don't see their parents, and this is already a blessing. So that helped a lot in that conflict.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, I can that's commendable what you're doing, especially with, 2-year-old, di ba? You started when she was in the pandemic when she was 2 years old. So all the more yung level of energy nila, di ba?
Yes.
And I want to get more well, sige, we'll get more in depth later with your guys' discussion. I want to have mga follow-up questions. But let's go ahead and look at the comments. Ano yung mga distractions ng mga audience members natin? Ano yung mga share nilang distractions? Sige, so let me check here. Sabi ni Cha, a messenger. Okay. Yung, yung messenger is a very common distraction. Sige, for me, I'm just gonna address this. Put your phone on do not disturb or silent mode when you're working. Kasi nakaka-distract talaga and feel mo, 'di ba, parang you have that anxiety na gusto mong mag-reply agad. That's like there's that feeling. Pero actually most messages wala. You don't need to reply agad unless it's a call siguro. But messages they can wait. Ito si Remy, ano sabi ni Remy, mga gaming. Distracted sa mga gaming, sa mga games. Mahirap 'yun. Well, don't game in the first place, 'di ba? Huwag mong buksan yung games. Kasi hindi siya intrusive, 'di ba? Yung Messenger or yung kids, 'di ba? Those are more of like intrusive distractions. So meaning na you don't initiate it, pasok sila. Pero itong gaming, you're gonna be the one to initiate it. So um my tip there, sino bang mga naglalaro ng games dito sa mga audience natin? Sa panel na, si Marco din, gamer din pala. Si Baby Cell, gamer. Ano, mobile gamer or console gamer?
Console, console, coach.
Mobile
Console.
po.
Mga mobile gamer console, mga yung mobile gaming nag-ML kami dati may notifications pa nakakainis yung mga gano'n. Sige so I'll ask Baby Sal naman like how do you eliminate or 'di ba? Kasi sometimes you feel okay gusto ko maglaro, you want to play another round, play another game, or finish this boss or something. How do you stop yourself from being
Actually
distracted?
actually po hanggang ngayon naglalaro pa rin ako, pero ano lang siya, before sleep, one game lang then stop na po.
Okay. Ano yun? Ano yung ML or something?
Clash of Clan po.
Clash of Clans. So one round. Oh, that's
One round lang.
okay. Very disciplined, di ba? Kailangan ng discipline to
Opo.
stop yourself. Oh. Ikaw, Mark, what's your ano? How do you not game or how do you manage your gaming?
Sa akin talaga kasi, Coach JD may oras eh. Kapag ka morning talaga at up till afternoon, is either subdivided yung oras ko sa trabaho, sa family, tapos personal time. Pero hindi included yung gaming doon. Yung gaming ko bago matulog. So,
Mm.
kapag kasing wala na akong gagawin, it's either maglaro ko 30 to 45 minutes bago ako matulog talaga. So, meron na talaga nakalaan na oras. Ito kasi sa workstation ko, katabi ko lang, andito lang yung console, andito lang yung PC. Pero talagang napipigilan ko naman yung sarili kong mag-gaming kung meron pa akong gagawin. Kasi meron talagang oras na nakalaan. So,
Oh,
yun sa.
that's good. Self-control talaga. Like if you schedule it like that, 'di ba? Tama din yung sinabi nila. It's as you can see from both Marco and Sel na before they sleep. Ako din, I ito yung bago kong
Wow.
uh, Steam Deck. Oo. What I've been playing recently and sometimes during breaks or usually after work pagod na ako. Like I don't play after work kasi tulog agad. Pero during breaks for me, sometimes and tapos limit lang, 'di ba? No matter how much, 'di ba? How much you want to play, continue playing, 'di ba? Okay, tapusin lang ko lang 'to. Or it's the same, I think it's the same thing with TV shows din, 'di ba? If you're watching a TV show tapos parang may cliffhanger. Oh, sige, one more episode. Alam mo na may mga TV, especially sa Netflix, 'di ba? One more episode becomes 5 hours later, 'di ba? Pwede. Ang dali ng ganun. Same with gaming, 'di ba? One more game becomes 10 games later, 'di ba? So, it's all about discipline na. Okay, pag sinabi mong one more game lang or one more episode or itong episode lang, tapusin mo. No matter how much you have to fight against yourself, 'di ba? They say we are our greatest enemy is ourselves, 'di ba? So I agree with that. We have to keep ourselves, we have to stop ourselves. Distraction, ito sabi ni Angelica, distraction, social media, spending excess time. So same pa rin, 'di ba? Same as what we've been talking about. It's all about self-control, yung mga discipline. Sabi itong um, show ko lang 'tong comment ni Merlina, kailangan ng disiplina sa sarili. Oo, 'di ba? You need to have that discipline talaga if you want to succeed. 'Di ba ikaw, Natalie, 'di ba you have your own agency, right? So you have your own staff. So like a lot of our viewers, they're still working in offices, they still report to duty. Ikaw, you have your own team. 'Di ba? So the challenge, like how is it different? Yung challenges with staying focused and staying motivated when you were working. 'Di ba you used to work in an office, I assume before, no? How is it different now when you were working in an office and now that you went freelancing and now you have your own team?
Um, well, I work not in an office per se, no. So, sobrang different niya kasi I was in the nursing industry. I worked for ICU and CCU. So, sobrang laki ng difference. Ang una kong napansin is yung being sedentary. Kasi as a nurse, yung 12 hours mo, hindi ka talaga makakaupo niyan, lalo na kung busy lalo na sa gabi, kung maraming accidents, incidents, ganyan. Number one yun. Number two is, mas gusto ko yung environment ng digital marketing because a lot of people are into personal growth compared sa very traditional na hospital. And when you say something sa team mo, a lot of people will think that it's about their growth, ganyan. Kasi sa hospital, ang daming politika. Yeah, yellow. Sorry. Ang daming politika, and then they don't understand, they don't necessarily have access to personal growth. So maraming madaling masaktan, overly sensitive when it comes to growth. Sa atin, very normal yung mag-study ka at least twice every dalawang bagay every month, 'di ba? You have to master something new every month. Ganyan sa hospital, it's very traditional. They think na if you're trying to learn something new, you want to be promoted, sumisip-sip ka or something like that. So I really love yung especially in freelancing community.
Yung culture is 'di ba?
Yes,
Yung
it's
culture is
very
very
different.
different talaga from working in traditional setting. And yung sabi ni Natalie, na parang always on the go when you're a nurse, you don't have wala kang chill time, 'di ba? Parang 12 hours, wala kang chill time. Um, with regards to like with regards to, but it's also, well, for there are also pros and cons, 'di ba? Like I'm sure when you started your business na you had to have a lot of discipline, right? So ano yung experience like when you're, kasi wala ka ng boss, nasa bahay ka, 'di ba? Like you work for yourself. I mean, of course may clients ka, pero it's very different. You don't have a boss. So how were you able, or can you share with us, I guess share with the audience your experience of, okay, how the challenges na now that you don't have a boss, now that you're taking care of yourself, how challenging was it to be able to get things done, even though you don't have like specific like daily things that you have to do, on the go, na pilitan ka mag-work.
Ako ba yung coach?
Yes, yes.
Ah, ayun. Sa umpisa, sobrang dali kasi I need money. So, ang dali kong i-motivate yung sarili ko na kailangan ko mag-aral, kailangan ko mag-work at saka mag-hard work ng mas doble or triple sa iba kasi ang alam ko lang is Microsoft Word. Technically, ang alam ko lang sa laptop ko noon is manood ng movies, ganyan. So, kailangan ko mag-work ng doble. But during the time na nagsa-start ako, sobrang dali to motivate myself even though I don't have a boss. Pero pag nag-start ka na kumita ng pera consistently, doon na nag-i-start yung parang nag-chill ka na, ganyan. Tapos marirealize mo pagka nawawala yung client mo, you need to ibalik mo yung dati mong motivation. And then, I started creating systems na parang pagkagising ko, what's the first thing to do? Because I found out that nangyayari yung walang motivation because wala kang steps that you follow every day. Like, in the nursing industry, pagpasok mo, endorsement, check number one, assessment of what happened last shift. So, sunod-sunod yon. So, sa akin, ang napansin ko, wala akong steps. Kung ano yung makita kong unang gagawin, then yun ang gagawin ko. But right now, what I do is I need to wake up earlier than everyone else para take care of myself muna. To work out, cook, something healthy for myself, ganyan. And journal minsan or write, magsulat. Basta everything that's for myself muna. Because I can't enrich anybody, my client, my business, or my daughter if I am not enriched. Parang ubus na ubus ako. Yun yung nararamdaman ko when it comes, parang 4 p.m. na, hindi pa ako nakakaligo kasi busy ako. Parang lagi akong depressed. But kung unahin ko yung sarili ko, tapos ibibigay ko sa iba, then I feel fulfilled during the day.
Wow,
Ayun.
wow, that's a very good practice, but you take care of yourself first, diba? So that you enrich yourself so that you can enrich others, diba? That's a very good practice. That I think others can follow. Ikaw, Sel, what do you have a ritual? Do you have like something that you follow on? I know you mentioned may binili ka sa Shopee na na yung task list,
Plan.
'di ba? Daily, a planner, daily, weekly, monthly. But aside from having a task list, 'di ba? Because a list is just a list of things to do. Do you have like a schedule that you follow, or do you have a ritual that you follow every day?
Um, Para sa sarili ko wala po. Yung kasi yung ginagawa ko lang sa bahay, lalo na ngayon, naka-focus kasi si hubby ko sa house. Kasi nag-stop siya temporary ng business niya. So, paggising ko, maliligo lang, then kakain, then start na ng work. Tapos pag wala naman work, yun, nakikipaglaro ako sa anak ko. Wala talaga akong daily task maliban sa 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 mga task ko sa client ko. Kasi naka-focus naman sa amin asikasuhin kami ng asawa ko. So, yun, spoiled na asawa.
That's great. That's great to hear. That more flexible, di ba? Yung sa'yo is more flexible yung time mo,
Opo.
wherein you can work and then play na parang flexible sa time. Depende. As long as hindi maiwan si work, di ba? Yun ang
Opo.
kailangan mong gawin. Oo,
Mm.
you don't take for granted yung work. Too much
Mm.
play and no
Kaya
work
yun po
din.
yung yung nakalista lang.
Oo, oo. Ikaw, Marco, do you have a system that you follow, a schedule or something like that?
Okay. So, sa akin, Coach JD, kinda similar kay Miss Natalie eh. Dati kasi, nung sa government pa ako, parang always on the go. So, meron din akong hawak na staff. Kabaliktaran nga eh, nung may staff ako na around 30, ngayon, solo ko na lang. So, nung meron pa akong staff, okay. Parang dali ko mag-delegate, dali kong gumawa ng task list. Ngayon ako na lang sa sarili ko, parang ang hirap. Kung kailan pa ako naging kung kailan wala pa na akong staff, doon pa naging mahirap kasi yun yung kids. Kapag meron kang anak kasi, 'di ba? And they're very young. Mahirap kasing tantsahin yung oras kahit na kasi flexible ka, hindi ka naman yung home work at home na pako ng 8 to 5, flexible yung oras. So, syempre kung may kailangan yung anak mo, you have to give priority to them, 'di ba? Kasi dahil yun nga yung purpose yung biggest why natin bakit tayo nag-freelancing is to give back to our families din, 'di ba? So sila yung biggest ah, sila yung biggest reason kung bakit hindi rin ako makagawa minsan ng routine. Especially yung sons ko is bata pa sila, and then yung eldest ko is started kindergarten. So kami ni Mrs. medyo hindi pa maayos yung schedule. Sino maghahatid? Or is it my turn na ba na maghatid? Or tapos lumipat pa kami ng bahay, so kailangan din mag-ayos ng konti. So hindi pa siya ganun kadaling gumawa ng systems, dahil lang syempre marami kang kailangang i-prioritize. Pero yun ang kagandahan naman ng meron ka ng freelance ka na you have flexible time with your clients din. Kasi you can just tell them na, oh, busy akong ganitong oras. So hindi ko pa magagawa tong task na to, so okay lang. Pero that doesn't mean na dapat hindi ka gagawa talaga ng systems mo sa sarili mo. Ako to be honest, yun ang weakness ko ngayon. I should be creating a system for myself para rin mas maayos yung araw ko, yung takbo ng araw ko. Pero sa ngayon, kinakapapa namin dahil dun sa sudden influx ng changes sa buhay, sa personal life. So, yun.
Mm-mm, mm. And I think a lot of us are ganun naman. We have constant change sa buhay natin. Maybe it'll happen every couple of years or so, but things are always changing and we always have to adjust. Yun ang din na experience ko na big changes, small changes, we have to be flexible with what comes. That's one of the not just the benefits of freelancing, pero in order to survive sa freelancing, we need to be able to do that. So maraming changes, not just sa personal life, pero sa work din, always changes. Clients that let go, 'di ba? Getting new clients, changing niches, learning new things. It's always a constant flux, 'di ba? So just kind of segueing a little bit, 'di ba, yung pandemic, 'di ba, was a very big change for a lot of people. And yung mga freelancers, sanay na tayo sa change eh. 'Di ba? Sanay na tayo na may bago na we have to adjust. So we were also ready na I think we were ready more than most people because sanay na yung mga freelancers. But yeah, going back sa sinabi ni Marco, yun, yeah, change, sabi ni Merlina, yes, okay, changes always happen. And that's the beauty of freelancing. But how do we prioritize those? But that's the challenge. When we when we're very flexible with our time. And this is also my challenge, especially before. And until now, actually. Diba sabi ni Marco, he still hasn't, still tweaking yung system niya. I think si Natalie din, even though may kind of system siya, diba, taking care of herself, it, you're also updating and changing your system. Kahit ako, always trying to optimize, always, because things happen, changes happen. Like sa own experience ko, our baby early stages, yung schedule niya is always changing, especially the first few months. So um, before I would watch over him at mga 2 a.m., 4 a.m. At least ngayon medyo nagsettle na yung schedule niya. So it's easier, pero more demanding siya sa time. So it's always a change, and as he gets older. So kids are like one thing that will force you to change also. But yeah, even until now, I'm always trying to adjust, always trying to optimize towards the changes. But yes, priorities are very, very important, I find. So uh, going back to Marco, like how do you make sure that you get the most important stuff done? Because you have to hatid yung kids, take care of the household chores, arrange ba kung lipat, may ano pa, you want to have time to distress, may gaming time. There's so many things that you have to do in a 24 hours. Kailangan matulog pala, nakalimutan ko. Kailangan din matulog. That's also important. Um, how do you prioritize what to get done at any specific point in time?
Okay. So, Coach JD, dyan papasok yung planning pero not so much as yung planning so far ahead. Kasi siguro planning lang ng a day or two kung meron talagang important appointments like check-up ng bata or meron kayong kailangan talagang errand na gawin. So, kailangan ba, wala nang laman yung ref, kailangan talagang mag-grocery. So, yung mga ganong bagay ba. It's manageable eh. Kailangan, pwede mo siyang i-plan ahead of time. So, hindi naman kailangan ng so much, kumbaga, it doesn't take too much effort na i-plan siya ahead. So, pwede mo siyang gawin. Hindi naman, kahit ilista lang siya. Na pero tapos kung meron kang client work naman kasi, you can always ask naman your clients din kung meron siyang planong ipagawa sa'yo in a day or two para mailagay mo na siya sa task list mo. Nang sa ganun, at least hindi ka nangangapa kung anong gagawin mo kinabukasan or after 2 days. Nakaset na yung mga priorities mo. So at least hindi ka magugulat ba if something comes up, at least alam mo kung ano ang priorities mo. Hindi ka mangangarag, hindi ka malilito or kung ano ba. Alam mo pa rin kung anong kailangan mo unahin, nakafocus ka pa rin kung anong kailangan bigyan mo ng priority for that day. So, yun.
Oo, oo. Kailangan naka-prioritize, right? Naka-prioritize yung kailangan gawin. Itong priority namin si baby. Gustong lumapit kay daddy. Oh, 'di ba? Ang cute-cute niya. Anyway, sige. Segue ng konti. Yes. Yes, what do you want? Ikaw, you're there, oh. You're there. Sige. Going to baby cell, like you've done VA work, 'di ba? You've done VA work, you've done social media work. And sabi ni Marco kanina, there are times na you tell the client, 'di ba, na, "Oy, I'm busy. Um, I won't be able to work on this task. I won't be able to work right now." Um, how do you, especially for a newcomer, 'di ba? It's something that's parang very challenging for somebody that's new. Like, oh, what if tanggalin ako ni client if I ask him that? Kasi like the traditional work, it's very hard to ask permission from bosses, di ba na, oy, mag-day off ako. Walang excuse. Pero especially when we work from home, it's something that we have to do. So, how do you approach that? How do you approach telling the client? Ano yung mindset? Ano yung mga kailangan i-tackle?
With regards po diyan, kasi 'di ba coach naka-agency. So, bago ako magpapaalam sa client ko, nagtatanong muna ako directly dun sa agency namin kung pwede ba akong mag-absent or kung halimbawa may sakit ako, hindi muna ako papasok or kung may importante kong lalakarin, kung okay lang bang, yun, hindi muna papasok. 'Pag nagsabi siyang, "Okey Sel," then paalam ka lang sa client mo, saka ako magme-message sa client ko. Gano'n po. May mga times naman na ay actually wala naman akong na-experience na hindi ako pinapayagan ng mga client ko kasi lahat naman ng client ko mababait. Tsaka talagang free time naman siya. Ta's lahat ng task talaga nila is advance ang ginagawa, gano'n.
Mm. Sa inyong tatlo, have you ever experienced a client na who was not understanding?
Wala po. Lahat ng client ko is understanding naman po.
Mm. Marco, Natalie, have you had an experience with a client who wasn't very understanding with, okay, I need to do this, I need to delay, busy ako, or my kid has something?
Ako,
So far naman, Coach JD, wala. Meron lang akong client na makulit. Na kahit na nagpaalam ka na may gagawin ako ng ganitong araw, magme-message pa rin siya sa WhatsApp. Pero not so much na naman na mga away siya or you'll be surprised na yung foreigners din sila pa nga yung mas mahaba yung PC. Kung
Oo.
titingnan mas understanding sila kapag especially kung family matters at ipinaalam mo ahead of
Mm,
time.
mm.
Mas maintindihin sila actually. Wala naman ako so far na nakaaway o dahil sa mabait pa nga sila.
Ikaw, Natalie, sa
sa
experience mo.
sa akin, coach, hindi siya ganun ka-understanding. At the same time, medyo fault ko rin kasi baguhan ako na freelancer that time. Tapos I wanted to please lahat ng clients na lahat ng sasabihin nila yes ng yes. Tapos that time, kailangan kong dalhin yung anak ko sa hospital. Pero hindi ko sinabi kasi gusto ko parang perfect lahat. Tapos, the time na sinabi ko sa kanya was parang after 2 days na. Tapos may backlog na. So yun, medyo hindi okay sa akin yung dating. Parang mas gusto niya na priority yung business, whatever happens, ganyan. Pero fault ko rin kasi dapat sinabi ko.
Mm. You told them after na, no?
Pero no yun eh. Parang mas maganda kung communicative ka.
Oo,
Yun yung
oo.
biggest lesson ko nung nag-start ako eh.
Yung communication, and that's something that we have to get used to. I think when we're starting online is as you guys can see, diba? Kay Marco, kay Seth, kay Natalie din. Um, Parang 99% of the clients are understanding, especially when it comes to family matters, diba? It's only if yung only time the client was not understanding, like sa case ni Natalie, was when hindi niya sinabi upfront. Hindi siya communicative upfront. But if we communicate with the clients, if we're open with them, we're going to find na mas patient pa nga yung mga foreigners kaysa mga Pinoy, di ba? Sa experience natin. Sige, sino mga questions? So yeah, I haven't seen masyadong mga questions sa audience. Pero sige, sino mga questions regarding this topic? Yung mga staying motivated, staying focused on the tasks that you have to do, di ba? Baka sige, let's go sa comments natin. Anong sabi ni M. Jane? I do inform my clients if in case I cannot do the assigned tasks, lalo if impromptu yung assignment ng task. Pero sinasabi ko if kailan ko start gawin. Oh, set expectations. It's all about communication talaga when it comes to clients. Sige, so far we've talked about priorities, we've talked about being productive, we talked about being focused. Let's also talk about itong motivation. Because motivation is also something that's challenging. Kasi hindi natin maiwasan, di ba? Everyone naman has times in their lives na hindi sila motivated, right? There's something that happens, there are events in our lives that get in the way, or kahit sa work natin, na hindi tayo motivated. Um, and how do we, well, first of all, what's the big challenge with that? Sige, let's start kay Marco. Like what when it comes to motivation, demotivation, when it comes to freelancing, I guess, compared to corporate work, how is it? What's the challenge there?
Ang layo, Coach JD. Motivation, when it comes to motivation kasi nung nasa corporate, you are bound by rules, lalo't government ka. So kung you have to force yourself to be motivated kasi kung may task ka talagang kailangan gawin and may deadline, hindi mo nagawa, may consequences talaga. At lalo't under government ka. So, merong matatalakan, merong mapapagalitan kung hindi mo ginawa yung task na yun. Whereas kung sa freelancing, yun nga, yung pansin, kung hindi ka naman agency owner, you only have to think about yourself and yung earning for your family. Minsan, nagiging masyadong relax na. Sa akin, guilty ako nun na nakakalimutan ko kung gaano ko rin nun, kasipag nung nasa corporate ako. Nung nag-freelance ako, parang flexible time naman, pwede kong mamaya na doon lumabas yung habit na yun. Something na nahuhuli ko rin sarili ko minsan. Ang layo nga. Sabi ko, nung nasa corporate ako, I can force myself to go beyond nung kaya kong gawin. Ngayon, pagka kung hindi na ako motivated or bawa, sabihin mo, I know sa sarili ko na pwede ko pang ituloy yung ginagawa ko. Pero pagka inatake na ng katamaran or titigil ko na yung task. Whereas, alam ko naman sa sarili ko na I can go beyond that. I can serve my clients better, kumbaga. Pero dahil nga hawak mo yung oras mo, hawak mo yung may tendency na yun nga, kalaban, gaya na sinabi mo kanina, Sir Coach JD, yun, kalaban din natin sarili natin. So yun, totoo yun para sa akin.
Oo. Yung walang immediate consequence. Diba? Pero in the long run, may consequence pa rin. Diba? Yung earnings will go down. Makikita mo rin yun. Ikaw, Sel, sa when dealing with demotivation, how do you keep going? How do you keep getting things done kahit hindi mo talaga feel?
Ano po, ang ginagawa ko is tinitingnan ko talaga kung bakit ako pumasok sa freelancing, tapos kung ano talaga yung biggest why ko. So, parang dun lagi ako naka-focus 'pag may time kasi talaga coach na parang, halimbawa as a GVA 'di ba po, iba-iba yung mga niche, dapat mong aralin. So, aral dito, trabaho, yun. Yun po yung ginagawa ko. So, 'pag parang feeling ko pagod na yung utak ko, yung ganyan. Parang feeling ko, bukas hindi ako magtatrabaho. Parang ganon. Tapos kinamagahan, mag-iisip ako, kung hindi ako magtatrabaho ngayon, wala akong kikitain. Kasi 'di ba sa freelancing, per hour talaga yung ano natin. So kung baga mahalaga talaga yung oras natin. So lagi kong fino-focusan or tinitingnan is kung bakit ako pumasok sa freelancing. At ano talaga yung achievement ko, I mean goal ko para sa future ko at sa future ng anak ko. Ganun po.
It's all about, diba? And that's a good way to parang get on track.
Yes
Is to
po.
remember bakit mo ginagawa to, diba?
Mm.
And have that mind setting time. So just to remind yourself na why you're doing it so that you can always go back on track. As tulad namin
Yes.
sa ikaw Natalie, sa experience mo with demotivation, and as an agency owner, it's also different, 'di ba? Kasi um, a lot of times you're not the one doing the work, 'di ba? Yung mga tao. So you have, I'd say, more flexibility when it comes to being demotivated, and then sige, di ko na gawin yung trabaho, sila na bahala. So the temptation is stronger, I think, in your case. So how do you deal with that? Number one, how do you catch it? And then how do you deal with it?
Uh, to be honest, I did a lot of trainings. Kasi important yan sa atin eh. I think sales, freelancing, working from home are one of the are these industries yung kailangan talaga ng motivation. Other industries like corporate or hospital or engineering, ganyan. Basta pumasok sila ng office or ng work, tuloy-tuloy yung trabaho. Pero sa atin, we need parang special motivation. And then, lahat ng trainings ko, they said na parang we have this misconception that kailangan maging motivated muna tayo for something to work out. Like, I want to earn 6 figures a month, and you need to be motivated to do that. But the thing is, you need to take action first before you feel the emotion of being motivated. So action muna, and then the emotions of being motivated will follow. So when it comes to ano naman sa temptation of being demotivated, tama po yun. Especially kung kumikita ka na, I've experienced this a lot, yung parang ang laki na kinikita ko, tapos biglang babagsak. Tapos lalaki na naman, tapos babagsak na naman. And then, na-catch ko yung sarili ko kasi it's been a pattern for, I think, 2 years. What I did was, aside from writing your goals, kailangan meron kang accountability partner. So, my accountability partners are yung asawa ko at saka yung parents ko. Between the two of them, mas accountable ako sa parents ko. Nanginginig pa ako. Pag sinabi ko na ito yung goal ko, tapos gagawin ko 6 months or 1 year, kailangan matupad ko siya. I don't know. So find that out kung sino yung pwedeng maging accountable ka na feeling mo yung parang parang yung sinasabi nila means a lot to you. Hindi yung ibang tao Kasi pag nakikinig ka sa sinasabi ng ibang tao, being competitive with other freelancers, ganyan, it actually demotivates you. Pero when you listen to somebody who really matters to you, babalik at babalik yung motivation mo. And at the same time, ano pa ba? If wala talaga, find out if something is going on, like mentally, emotionally. You also have to be healthy. Consult your friends, your coaches, your groups, kagaya nito sa Flip. Ganyan, it really helps kung healthy ka muna. Kasi what if hindi ka rin healthy? Something is really going on deep inside of you that demotivates you. So, number one is yung health and self-care.
Kaya ano, that's why Natalie very much prioritizes, 'di ba? Inuuna niya talaga yung self-care niya, yung health niya. Um, because that's parang yung cornerstone. That's yung foundation, 'di ba? That guides her and it helps her with everything else. And yung sinabi niya kanina is one thing I caught sa sinabi niya is take action and then motivate, 'di ba? Doon papasok yung motivation once you start taking action. And I'd like to connect it with yung sabi ni Marco kanina na yung small tasks first, 'di ba? Because when we're not motivated, 'di ba? Sometimes we feel down, 'di ba? Normal naman 'yun. We feel down, we feel distracted, we feel sad by different things. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to get up, 'di ba? It's hard to turn on the computer, it's hard to move your mouse. Ayoko, 'di ba? Parang ang bigat ng kamay mo. Um, so, 'di ba, si Sal meron siyang list. So, you always go to the list na, okay, ito yung kailangan kong gawin. Ito, may big whys, may list. You're more going to do the easy tasks first, 'di ba? Yung sabi niya, because that gets you momentum, 'di ba? And it's like sabi ni Natalie, once you start taking action, you get motivation, you get that dopamine, 'di ba? Yung energy na, okay, natapos ko ng small tasks na to. I can move on, I can move on, I can do more tasks, I can do bigger tasks, 'di ba? And so I like how yung lahat ng mga sinasabi ng tong panelist natin nagko-connect naman. May there's a common thread. As you can see, guys, they all have their differences, 'di ba? In how they manage their tasks, they manage their focus, they manage their motivation. Pero there's that common thread that um, of driving themselves, 'di ba? That's the number one thing na we see. Like sabi dito ni si Merdina, mahirap talaga sa corporate world kasi madaming boss at kung minsan malayo pa sa pamilya, 'di ba? Um, yung sabi niyang madaming boss, right? So you're forced to do the work, you're forced to get the work done. Pero dito sa freelancing, you have to push yourself, you have to motivate yourself, you have to discipline yourself to make sure that things get done. And being able to plan, like sabi kanina, being able to plan ahead at least yung time or yung tasks. And most importantly, executing it. Um, making sure that we fulfill our promises either to ourselves or to our accountability partners. If meron tayong mga accountability partners, which is very strong. Sige, it's almost time. Let's go. Ellie, do you want let's go ahead and do our announcements, our upcoming announcements before we close out with our final. Mga panelists, I'm going to ask you to share like one piece of advice if you want to summarize everything. One piece of advice for our audience members when it comes to being focused and motivated before we close. So, Ellie, take it away.
Wait lang.
Ay, sorry. In the spotlight. Okay,
Nakikita na po ba?
hindi pa. You have to share ka muna. Click sa share sa baba and
Ay,
then
siya.
share screen. Yeah, there we go.
Eto po.
Sige,
Okay na po.
yes. Yes, we can see it.
So, the announcements are sa October 5 po is merong Jazz Success, which is about my laptop crash in the middle of the job interview by Aaron Christian Batan, 5:30 p.m. And then October 10, 6 p.m., Flip Chat and Chill, which is about best resources for learning new skills in the shortest amount of time with the host, Coach Phoenix. And you can enroll in VA Bootcamp now. And the packages are first, skills package, which they will teach you or learn about email management, calendar management, social media management, website management, transcription, office applications, internet research, and data entry with 1,990 full payment. An accelerated package with proven best practices in getting hired, create, creating freelancing profiles, and job cover letters with templates, and about acing interviews, and mentorship to help you to get your first job, and with with bonus courses, e-commerce for virtual assistant, bookkeeping, and QuickBooks for beginners, which is about 7,990 full payment or 2,990 for every 2 weeks for 6 weeks. And the complete package, which consists of the accelerated lessons, bonus courses, monthly coaching, and bonus courses about SEO, web design, email marketing, writing, FB ads, next level, freelancing, lead generation, chatbot, marketing, time management, which is about 14,990 for full payment or 5,490 for every 2 weeks for 6 weeks. And why VA Bootcamp? Because it is lifetime access with guided hustle challenges, coaching, coaching calls, support, solid support system, internship with FB management, content creation, virtual assistant, SEO, e-commerce marketing. And you can check vabootcamp.ph. That's a dash enroll. And in VA Bootcamp individual courses, in courses with about 1,490 for better English for online success, getting started with blogging, and courses at 2,990, which consists of bookkeeping, and QuickBooks for beginners, email marketing mechanics, freelance writing for beginners, SEO the way Google likes it, social media for business, management and marketing, websites 101 which is WordPress and HTML, e-commerce virtual assistance, time management, productivity, which you can see in V8 Bootcamp also. And the next level, freelancing courses, which in courses at 2,990, NLF 101, creating an irrefusable offer, NLF 102, obtaining high-value clients, NLF 103, starting a freelance agency. And the free courses are virtual assistants, becoming an e-commerce virtual assistant, search engine optimization for beginners, social media management, must-knows, becoming a QuickBooks bookkeeper intro to next level freelancing, email management for beginners, intro to lead generation, earn through writing, and better English. And that's all po. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ellie. Ellie is one of our interns once again for the VA bootcamp currently. So yes, before we end tonight's session, um, we will let's ask our panelists if they have one piece of advice that they want to leave you guys with our audience members with. See, let's start with Baby Cell.
Ma-advice ko lang po kung halimbawa nawawala na kayo sa focus, always lang tingnan niyo yung mga, yung biggest why ninyo kung bakit kayo pumasok sa freelancing. Kasi isa siya sa magiging motivation niyo and kung ano talaga yung goal niyo sa future niyo po. Yun po.
Yes, sige, thank you. How about Natalie?
Ayan. So, for me, obvious naman, self-care and self-improvement. Kasi, when you stop growing, what happens is you start dying, di ba? Parang wala talagang, parang you're not going down. When you stop, you're not going down. You're just starting to parang really not have a life. And parang merong acceleration kasi yung demotivation eh. When you're demotivated today, make sure na tomorrow you're already motivated. Kasi when it becomes 2 days, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Mag-accelerate lang siya.
Mhm.
So yun.
Yes, that's correct. Marco.
Okay, so for me, ang advice ko sa inyo, kung it's okay to rest, it's really okay to rest. 2 to 3 days max. Or kung afford nyo ng 1 week, kung talagang grabe drain kayo or overwhelmed na sa lahat ng kailangan nyong gawin task list, you can rest. It's okay to rest and you have to forgive yourself for it. Kasi kung hindi mo kayang, kung sa sarili mo, gaya sinabi ni Miss Natalie, kung hindi mo na tawag dito, you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of others? How can you take care of your family? How can you serve your clients better? So, kung kailangan mo ng rest, please prioritize your health or mag-rest, do something fun so that if it requires you to mag-leave ng isang linggo, tell your clients about it. And then kung halimbawang okay, at least makakabalik ka ng refresh nun eh. And then if you have multiple tasks, then balik ako doon. You have big tasks. Be sure to break them down into smaller chunks, smaller manageable chunks para makikita nyo kung ano yung pinakamadaling gawin. Mabalik ako ron. So that you can check those items off your list. And then makugulat ka na lang yung big project mong yun tapos na. So that's all from me.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Mga audience natin, don't forget to thank our panelists for tonight. They shared so much great insights when it comes to staying focused, being motivated, and succeeding. really, in this freelancing world. For me, it is one of the essential things that you have to learn. So thank you for sharing your knowledge, your expertise, Sel, Marco, and Natalie. We really appreciate it. Thank you also, Ellie, for the announcements. Great job to everyone. Thank you, guys, and let's say goodbye.
Bye-bye po. Thank you.
Bye bye.